A few weeks ago was my Nana's 90th birthday party. Her son tasked me with photographing the event, so I took along my Lomo Instant Square and 120 sheets of instant film to make this box of photos for Nana. I've been thinking recently about how to make event photography or wedding photography that is satisfying for both myself and the person who's going to be receiving the photos at the end. So this was a good testing ground for those new ideas that I've been having. I tried to use my knowledge of photographic storytelling to tell the story of the event as it was and to tell the story of the people that were all involved in the event. So hopefully with this next sequence of photos that I'm about to show you, you get a sense of what it was like to be at Nana's 90th party and get a sense of the love and the history that's involved in our family. It was crazy to see so many people in the one location, all there to celebrate one person. She's obviously had a huge effect on so many people's lives. She is 90 and she is really cool, so it was nice to see her interacting with and hanging out with all these people that she's had such an effect on. I'm sure it was kind of a wild feeling for her, but it was a really beautiful day, and I hope that we get to have a 100th birthday for her. Because my photography is more generally an introverted style of photography, I think the photos that I made at the event kind of tell my experience of the event more than they tell everybody else's experience. I think in the future, if I were to do actual wedding photography, paid work, I'd have to have a meeting with the people that I'm making the photos with before I made them, because I don't just want to be telling my story, I want to be telling the story of everybody and everybody's experience at any event. I think asking the client what they want out of the photos and what kind of photos they like to see and what kind of photos they like of themselves will help me to make photos that more suit what people actually want out of event photography. I'll keep testing it, but for now I just wanted to show you a few iPhone photos that I got while I was there on the trip up to Hervey Bay. I've been thinking a lot about recently whether iPhone photography is a valid form of photography, and I think I've settled on the idea that it definitely is. It's one of the easiest and quickest way of making photos, but that doesn't invalidate the photos themselves. I think limiting yourself to only making serious photography on expensive and hard to use cameras is a little bit crazy. I think it's kind of denying the idea that photos are a bit easier to make these days. So I'll be having some more videos in the future about iPhone photography, what I think about it, just some tips. But for now, have a look at these ones. I think they're really cool. And I hope they give you, again, another sense of what happened on that weekend. Goodbye, and I hope that when you take your dog for a walk later today, it's a good walk, and everybody comes home tired and happy. See ya.